welcome to Madden Men's Ultimate 90s Playlist, where we're going to be covering the entire 90s, scouring it, bringing you the one comprehensive music playlist. I looked online.
Nothing.
For the Ultimate 90s Playlist.
They're laming out on us.
They're laming. There's like playlists with 30 songs.
Yeah.
Please.
Please.
No. So, like they say, if you want something done right,
do it yourself.
Exactly. So, we're bringing a few hits from 1989 with us. Some of the key stuff. You'll see there's a hard rule that whatever's number one on your birthday is coming. So June 1st, December 29 is coming with us, right? So,
for better or worse, our birthday songs are coming with us.
So I got kind of lucky in the 89s with Rock On from the Dream a Little Dream soundtrack. Our favorite Corey movie.
Favorite Corey movie by far. Feldman, Haim, rest in peace, Haim. Sadly missed. Feldman, come holler at us whenever you feel like it, bro.
Absolutely.
You're always welcome because you've entertained us our entire lives. So, yeah, absolutely. You got lucky on that one.
Yeah, we're going to have him on the show.
Yeah, he'll be
Absolutely.
here. He'll be here.
Now, sometimes you don't get as lucky. Thus, you see the December 89 hit from Phil Collins, number one with a bullet.
Right, okay, so... Yeah, Phil Collins, we got love for you, bro. You've entertained us also. You've entertained me also. Just that's not my joint. That's not my jam.
Yeah, there's a Phil Collins song or two that may still make the list. This wasn't
that's
necessarily
not
the one.
But that's not the one.
But hey, it's on there now. So, but there's a couple real gems that we're bringing along with us that just had to make the cut. Living Color, Cult of Personality.
Come on now, come on.
I had to go and grab that one and bring it in. And I have a feeling for a song that I feel is undisputed greatest song of all time.
Undisputed number one champ, according to this guy. And I'm not going to hate too much because I love the song also. But number one song of all time.
All time. From the Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack.
Come on now.
My man, Bobby Brown.
Do it!
On Our Own by Bobby Brown. It had to make the list.
So it's a great song, first of all, and motivational to death, bro.
Absolutely.
I've listened to it multiple times since we started this process, and every time I hear it, it makes me want to do something. And
Absolutely.
By do something, I mean do something, right? Get up, get out, and do something.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
modern
day Bobby feelings aside, this man...
Whatever, he's a genius. I love Bobby to this day.
On top of the hip hop.
We'll talk to you also at some point, Bobby. Yeah, whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Bobby's our boy. Absolutely.
All right, so that brings us to 1990, January 1990, and here's how the show works. We're going 3 months at a time.
Right.
Billboard Top 40.
Right.
We're gonna pick 2 songs each, unless we can't. Sometimes there's going to be a month.
Sometimes the month sucked.
Where you just...
Bottom line, sometimes the music sucked. But not too often, because the reason that we're doing this now is because the 90s was when we were in our prime.
Right.
And that sounds sad to say it, considering that's like 20 or 15-something years ago. No, it's close to 20 years ago, bro. Like, we're approaching our 20-year high school reunion. Homie. But, yeah, the 90s is what's up. Like, the 80s was... You guys were corny. It was a little too colorful and tight for us. And come on, millennials.
You were building yourselves.
I got love for millennials now. We'll talk about this at some point. There's some things that I admire about millennials and the things that came in the double aughts or whatever you want to call them, including my daughter, right? Like, she was born in 2000. And most recent kid, she's, a 2015 girl. But, yeah, your music blows. So, some people are good, whatnot, but the 90s is where it was at. That's just when we were doing our thing.
That's where it's at.
Bass in the trunk, windows down during the summer and having a good time. And we'll get to that around the mid-90s, but we're going to pay homage to...
That's right. Around 93, we'll start heading in the right direction.
Yeah,
and then 96, 97, this thing's
no
going to get
doubt,
out of hand.
Early 90s, though, that's kind of the building blocks of what was to come. So we're going to pay homage to that right now.
If you pay close attention, you'll see things forming. It's interesting to see when you go chronologically like this.
Absolutely.
You can really kind of learn some things about it, so it'll be fun. So, kicking things off with January of 1990. Here's our top 40.
Number one song is Michael Bolton. We talked all that trash, and the #1 song is Michael Bolton.
The man was
A legend, bro.
Yeah, the ladies loved him for sure. You couldn't have romance without Michael Bolton.
Well, I wasn't having any romance in 1990. I was having spend the night parties.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like the kind of spend the night parties that I wanted to have around the end of the 90s.
No, I was staying up late watching Paula Abdul videos.
No doubt. Shout out to Paula Abdul.
And Janet Jackson videos.
Oh, my sweetheart. She's married to some Middle Eastern super rich guy now, I just found out. Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
so
Janet and the Jackson family have entertained me all my life. So 1990.
So we've each got 2 picks in January 1990.
Right?
And I'm scouring the list right now.
What do you guys see? Drop a comment. What do you see on this list right now that tickles your fancy?
I'll probably say this a lot in a lot of parts of the show, but we're highly interactive. We want to talk to you. Give us a comment.
Sure.
Let's talk about this list. What did we miss? What did we pick that does not deserve to be on the list? Let's talk it out.
Let's talk it out. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
We're going to solve this problem. What needs to be on the Ultimate 90s
Let's work out our issues. So, wow.
We both agree on number 16, Hardcore, right? Like that's without a doubt. Number 16, Opposites Attract. Paula Abdul with, it says duet with the Wild Pair, but we know that's MC Scat Cat.
We know that's MC Scat Cat. And I'm a little upset that MC Scat Cat's not getting his just due on these charts.
If you've never seen this video, kids, as soon as we're done, go check out Paula Abdul's Opposites Attract video. There it is right there. Yeah. Fair enough. All right, so check out this video. Love it. It brought me nothing but joy. When you get live Paula Abdul doing her Paula Abdul thing, being hot and a great dancer. Janet Jackson's choreographer. Shout out to Janet at number 6. And then you get a cartoon character right there in the mix with it.
Right
around the time of Roger Rabbit, Yeah, all those things. That was really cool
kids
for us.
Today won't appreciate it, but it was...
Oh, it was awesome.
It was a big deal.
You're spoiled. You were spoiled. That was a big deal, and Paula did it right with a good song. So I'm going to go ahead and just dive in there and steal number 16. So
okay.
Yeah.
I see a song falling off the end, and I feel like if I'm going to put them on the list, this is the song to do it with. So I'm going to throw the B-52s in with Love Shack at number 40.
Do it! Amy appreciates that. Straight from Athens, Georgia. She's a B-52s fan without a doubt. Yeah. So B-52s Love Shack. Shout out to them. It's a fun song. Good summer song.
All right.
What else we got? So I'm struggling right now between Babyface, Tender Lover, and Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation. And then we got Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. How do you choose?
So what you do is you go with Blame It on the Rain by Milli Vanilli.
That's what you do.
That's what I'm doing.
I will not be doing Blame It on the Rain by...
You can pretend they didn't exist and take their Grammys if you want, but that song may be one of their best.
While I think about it...
If I'm going to put them on the list, it's going to be with that song.
Fair enough. You once defended Milli Vanilli to me. Defend them again.
Okay, well, if someone approaches Daniel and Wesley and says, hey, we like you guys' look, we don't love your voice, we've got a couple guys that are going to hide behind a curtain and sing, you're going to go out on stage, we're going to pay you millions of dollars, what do you say? I'm like, well, yeah, sounds like a pretty cool thing, let's do it.
Sure.
Right?
Okay.
So these guys, had aspirations to be singers.
Right.
They had the look at the time, and I think it's undeniable that they did.
Fair. Okay.
For the time,
sure,
we're putting ourselves in 1990,
absolutely.
Right?
Look at these clowns now.
But apparently they didn't have the voices, and I think later on they tried to do their legit own thing and prove that they just didn't have the voices. Maybe that's the case, but I think maybe it was too much just
you see
bad
that they're on
press.
this list twice? They're number 30 and number 34. Milli Vanilli was a big deal,
right?
And it wasn't even them singing. Okay.
On sort of like a villainous appreciation, I think you got to give props to this crazy hoax that got pulled off. It had that had the
You're
record
right.
or whatever not skipped, or had the electronics not malfunctioned.
That's
at
what
that
it was. It was
one
on a live
concert?
show, right?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Then who knows how long? Who knows how much longer that would have went on?
Shout out to Millie and Vanilli or whatever their names were.
Yeah, and bad job, technical guy
Bad
that's
job, tech
ruined
guy.
their career. Nowadays, people lip sync all the time to their own stuff, and what?
And they suck.
Even at like the Super Bowl,
I
right?
ain't with that, man.
Yeah, so
I'm not with that.
So,
I'm just not with it.
I'm just
That's
saying,
not my thing.
be consistent.
You know what
with-
bothers me a lot? Wow, we're getting way off track already. We're like a minute and a half into this, and we're already
warning, that's what we do.
So, what bothers me a lot is on Saturday Night Live when that happens.
There's no place for that on Saturday Night
Come
Live.
on, bro. Yeah, I'm not
That's
even
the
gonna
reason
call
you're
out-
there.
I'm not going to offend anyone by calling out your favorite artist right now, but we got some artists that are out these days that are doing Saturday Night Live, not live. I guess they're live, they're there, but I ain't with it. I ain't with it. So,
Oh wow, I've seen the '90s, of course. It brought so many awesome Saturday Night Live performances that
sure.
sort of, I don't know. Don't disrespect the process. If you can't perform live on Saturday Night Live,
Then don't show
Where
up.
can you perform live? It's
Right,
the closest
right.
thing to a studio you may get.
Sure.
I
Yeah,
mean,
fair enough. Fair
it's
enough.
all
I'm with
laid
you.
out and pre-planned and
Absolutely. Absolutely.
in front of a
Okay,
small
so-
crowd. Anyway, all
Paula
right. So
Abdul, Janet Jackson. That's how I'm getting
bring
down.
the ladies. Bring the two
Yeah.
lovely ladies
Yeah,
of
no doubt.
1990. Rhythm Nation.
Rhythm Nation.
All
That's
right.
a cool video also. Janet doing her thing as Jacksons do best. Did you get 2 songs in there?
I did. I went
you did, Love
B-52s
Shack
and Milli
and
Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
I'm grabbing the things that
Two
I'm doing what needs to be done.
Okay, fair enough. No, all right. All right, so
So moving on into February, it's a lot of this stuff is going to look a lot of the same. It's fun to see how the songs can climb and drop so quick because it was a fickle time.
sure.
So it's I always kind of start at the back end of this. Free Fallin' off the charts.
Did it drop that quick?
Yeah, it's
Good
down to
lord!
number
Do I need to go ahead
32.
and pick it already? All right, yeah, I'll do that.
You're gonna-
Free falling, yeah, because we can't let it fall off the chart without being picked.
Right, because
All right,
man, we'll
my girl Paula is at number 1 now. You see Janet holding it. Paula
she
jumped.
crept up.
She didn't really jump Janet because that's a whole new song by Janet Jackson.
Escapade, that's right,
Right?
man. How quickly this is 4 weeks later.
Yeah, because Janet is like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Jacksons are like
she
that.
just puts out an album full of single quality songs.
Her and her brother, man. Her and Mike, man. That's what they do. They put out singles and.
What was
they're
Michael
great
doing right now?
singles.
He's
in between.
He was in the
Bad
laboratory.
and
Yeah, this is
Dangerous
we're getting
album.
ready to see a different Michael
Yeah.
from what we would have seen a few years ago.
Yeah,
if we
Black
were
or
doing
White's
the
getting
80s.
ready to go down. Right?
Yeah,
Like
which
it-
is, gosh, we're going to be pulling a lot of stuff off that.
Yeah,
when it
no
comes.
doubt.
So,
No doubt.
so you took Free Fallin'.
I got Free Falling. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to the B-52s also. Oh, I see my song. I got number 2 already. If you don't pick it.
All right, what you got? Okay, I'll
Oh
take.
baby, you.
There it is at number 21.
You got what I need. Yeah. Biz Markie at number 21. Just a friend.
Oh, baby.
Oh, that's my boy, man. Yeah. And for every slightly awkward guy who's ever existed, that's our anthem, and y'all know it. You know it because the kids are singing it to this day. At least once. We'll say once a quarter, once every 3 months, that song pops into my head, and out loud, here it comes, right? And you can't say it without someone saying, yeah, what's happening? Me. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Yeah. Yeah, Biz, he was spitting from the heart then, and then the verses were nice also. I'll give it that. It was a nice little story, you know. So yeah, Biz Markie, just a friend, and
Don't ever mess with a girl that says you just got a friend. Yeah, that's
it.
That's like the moral of the story at the
he
end
goes
there.
to go check the girl at college, and she's doing too much because these women be scandalous sometimes. All right, so I got 2 songs already in my belt. I'm just gonna sit back with the rest of the crew and watch you do your thing.
Man, I'm struggling. I'm just trying to decide if I'm gonna bring the hair rock to this or what.
Hair rock is back there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's in the 80s for me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Def Leppard. Hysteria was the first album that I ever bought. Well, it was the first cassette tape I ever bought. Hysteria.
Man, am I gonna sit this month out already in
You
February?
can't. There's no way. Come on, you throw Escapade in there.
Oh, you didn't take Escapade because you took Rhythm Nation. So I can, yeah, all right, I'll take Escapade.
All right. You got Escapade. You've got.
And.
Come on, Tender Lover. Babyface. Shout out to the man that my mom said would have been my dad, Luther Vandross. Here and Now.
I'll take Luther. I'll put Here and Now on the list. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
All
That's
right.
what's up. Yeah. What you got for us, March?
Escapade, bringing it up to number 1.
Shout out to Janet doing her thing. There's my boy Phil Collins, my birthday dude.
Has In the Air Tonight come out yet? Because that'll make the list.
Yeah.
Stevie B. Oh, okay. I'll go first this month since you swooped in and stole some good ones last month.
Don't say Stevie B.
No, I'm gonna go with number 31. I Want to Be Rich by Callaway.
Yes. We've talked about that song.
Yes.
And I'll just say, we talked about Bobby Brown being a great motivational song. I Want to Be Rich was Cliff Notes version. I Want to Be Rich played on this motivational selling tape that my mom had when she was selling Amway. And I grew up riding in cars, listening to motivational, how to sell things, how to be a more productive person. That was part of my life, was riding in cars, listening to motivational books and tapes and what have you, in the car. And I Want to Be Rich was my favorite song that played while this guy from Amway talked about going on this trip that the company provided for selling X number of boxes of soap. But I love that song, and just as motivational as Bobby Brown.
Sort of envious of that. I think that it had to be sort of good, to just listen to a lot of motivation and, and upbeat stuff.
I've learned that there are people I work with, people in management who have a hard time listening to that type of media, when it's given to them.
I've known people that way too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Things that come over speakers are supposed to be music and nothing else.
Yeah, they just can't handle it.
You guys are missing out on some really good stuff. I just
absorb it. Yeah, absolutely. And it's been ingrained in me since I was a kid. But yeah, shout out to Callaway and I Want to Be Rich for a great song. Yeah, let's get a little snippet of that playing right now, because if you've never heard it, everybody wants a little bread in their pocket, and it's not in the way that the rappers are talking about it now. This is just, it is also, yeah. Everyone wants a little more, and it's fun.
Secret collectors, don't ring my phone. Ring it, full of love, peace and happiness.
I think you missed it.
I know. I was trying to get the hook of it. I want money, lots and lots of money.
Money, lots and lots of money. I want the pie in the sky. I want
the pie in the sky.
Rich. Yes, yeah. Shout out to Callaway. Yeah, I appreciate that, boys. Our men. How old do you think they are now? I'm looking at this picture now. These dudes are in their 60s right now.
Oh,
yeah.
please, at least.
They're in their 60s right now.
Or they might be in their 40s there.
Yeah.
So
I'll give them late 20s, but maybe they're younger than that. It's just dudes in the 80s looked old, man.
Yeah, I guess. That's a clean mustache, though.
That's a slick little mustache. I'm about to shave mine. It's getting hot outside. I got to get rid of this. I might go ahead and go with that old pimped out Callaway mustache.
Can we please replicate those two suits and take that picture?
Yes. Dude kind of looks like David Robinson a little bit.
How do you get the shirt collar over the suit jacket? I've got to figure that move out.
I went to a Christmas party one time and I was fly to death, bro. I had on who was it? I had on the fresh designer suit, right, and the designer shirt, and it was a red shirt with the black stripes on it, and the collar was popped out. Oh, you couldn't tell me anything. I was so clean. I wore that to 2 Christmas parties and a wedding.
Just looking for Christmas parties.
Looking for parties to go to. Who's getting married? Who's doing what?
Because I'm ready.
Lisa Stansfield, number 12, holding it down at number 12. All Around the World. I love that song. She's got a pretty voice. She's kind of hot. She was the first. That was probably the first time that I saw a beautiful woman with that little boy hair. It's not a boy haircut, because you know what I'm saying. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, you know, you see the pretty face with the short hair, and I could see her whole face, and I'm still into that. I tried to get Amy to cut her hair all the time, and she ain't with it, but I love it.
Okay, I know this one.
My baby.
All right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's a really good song. My cousin was crazy into the song, and then I saw her, and it was done. Yeah, it was done. I'm all about Lisa Stansfield.
Nice.
So,
all right. So I got Callaway. You got Lisa Stansfield. You got anything else this week? I'm scouring the board.
I know
Sometimes
you want Black Velvet. I know you like Black Velvet. Don't lie.
I'm sorry. If you want Black Velvet, you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to pull the trigger.
I'm good without. I'm trying to find something that I like more than Michel'le, No More Lies. I think Babyface's Whip Appeal is going to make a come up. Shout out to Gloria Estefan. I respect her. She just never was. I'd be lying if I said I was more into her than I really was.
Do I want to Don't Want to Fall in Love?
I remember that.
Okay. If you can have All Around the World, then I can have
Excuse
Don't
me?
Want to Fall in Love.
Can you?
Yeah.
You like that song? Is this the
There's nothing.
Is this the OK 90s playlist, or is this the ultimate 90s playlist? Because I'm going to argue that Lisa Stansfield is... Yeah, I just... Already. See how I did that? See how I did that? Did that. All right, so...
Fine, you're
if
right.
I'm mistaken in saying that Lisa Stansfield deserves to be on this list, y'all let me know.
Lisa Stansfield versus Jane Child has become an important thing to me now.
All right.
So I will
There
not.
can only be one. We're about to Highlander this.
That's right.
There can only be one.
So I defer to you. You picked yours first. But if I can get enough people to support it, we're taking yours off and putting mine on.
There's no way.
We'll see.
What?
We'll see. We'll let the world decide.
All right. We'll let the world decide. No doubt.
So what do you got? You going Michel'le?
Michel'le?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me for using phonetics to pronounce her name. I'm obviously not a member of the fan club.
She's got that crazy high voice, and I was kind of into her. Maybe it was because she was cute, but I was kind of into her.
So we can see who this girl is.
I'll make it a triple threat match. I don't even care, because I'm going to put Michel'le above...
So you said it is the OK 90s playlist.
What just happened? Did he turn my line against me?
Erase that, and so I can put up OK 90s playlist.
Triple threat match. Michel'le versus Lisa Stansfield versus whoever in the world that woman was that just sung the
This is Jane Child. Only one can climb to the top of the ladder and retrieve the briefcase.
My God. Okay, that's my thing. We'll holler
But
at y'all.
placeholder goes to Lisa Stansfield for making the list
Wow.
first.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a social media thing all week long.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll hammer it.
All right. Well, with that said, we got to pick at least one more song. I'm going to put Babyface Whip Appeal on there.
All right. Let's get it on.
That is a good song for any relationship. You know what I'm saying? There's sometimes you come home to your woman and or your man, you know, or it's a woman or a man. I'm not sure what else you guys have out there.
It's not fair because you can put any Babyface song on there and it'd be good.
Agreed. Yeah,
Yeah, so-
agreed. Yeah. I'm not saying that he's mine. This is ours.
That's
This is
right.
our Ultimate 90s playlist. We're just beefing over Miss Chalet, Lisa Stansfield, and again, God bless her.
Her name's
There's
Jane
only
Child.
40 songs up here. Who is this again?
She's number 24. Jane Child was her name. You'll know her when you're hearing her on the playlist soon enough. So
All right, fair enough.
All right,
so that's what it is.
yeah, that's episode 1 of the Ultimate 90s playlist. Thanks for checking it out. Be sure to give us your votes.
Right?
I'm gonna be hammering this thing for a while just to prove a point.
God, I don't even social media like that, but it's going down this week. And what I have to decide is, who am I going to put my heart behind? Is it Miss Chalet or Lisa Stansfield? I think it's Lisa Stansfield, actually.
Yeah, now we'll see where your true loyalties lie.
It's Lisa Stansfield.
So
You know
right
what?
there, you can
Yeah.
click on the Spotify link.
Click
And download this. Listen to it with us. It's going to
Listen
grow
to it
every
with
week.
us.
Get
Yeah.
in on the ground floor so you can experience the new stuff every week. And if you're just not seeing this video and we've already done weeks of this, well,
You're welcome.
then yeah, you're welcome, because we're curating one heck of the for real legit Ultimate 90s playlist. There's not another one in existence.
There it is.
And we'll see you next time.